All right, lesson 30, it says understand categories of shapes, okay? So we're doing what we call geometry, all right? Session 2, understanding of comparing shapes. This is my favorite part. I like this. It says look at this shape, okay? So a shape can be described by how many sides it has, how many angles. By the way, angles are the corners that you see. These are angles, okay? The corners that you see in a shape, okay? And then by the length of each side, okay? So if I'm answering the questions, okay? If I'm answering the questions, how many sides does it have? How many sides? Four sides, okay? How many right? Oh, see, if it said how many angles does it have? I just showed you a little while ago. Four, right? But it doesn't say how many angles, does it? It says how many right angles, right? So a right angle, make a capital L with your fingers. Like loser. Okay? This is a right angle. Okay? Does it have any right angles that looks like this? It doesn't. Each angle kind of looks like a letter V, right? Especially these right here. See, these look kind of like a letter V, right? And then these kind of like you're doing a hang 10, right? Okay, right here. So it doesn't have any right angles. So technically, how many angles would it have then? How many right angles does it have? Zero. Zero. Do any sides seem to have the same length? What do you think? How do I know? Like this. The bottom is the same length as the top side. And the right side is the same length as the left side. Okay? Or vice versa. So it says all these shapes can be classified, okay, by some right angles or some sides that are the same length, okay? So let's look at the size and angles of the shapes to sort them in the groups below. Write a letter for each shape in the correct column. So let's do that. Do the first one. Look at letter A. Does it have some right angles? Remember, capital L? Does it? Yes, it does. So A does. Does A have some sides that are the same length? A. It doesn't have any sides that are the same length. It doesn't. Trust me, it doesn't. Okay. How about letter B? Does shape B have any right angles? No. Does shape B have some sides that are the same length? Yes, the opposite sides. That means the bottom is the same length as the top. These two right here are the same, and then these two are the same. So yeah, so B does. How about letter C? I mean, shape C. Does it have any right angles? Yes. Okay. Are any sides that are the same length? Actually, yes. This side right here is the same length as this side. So C would go in both categories. Okay. How about letter D? I mean, shape D. Does it have any right angles? Yes, it does. Are there shapes that are the same length? Yes. This side and this side are the same, and then these two right here are the same. So some shapes can go into both categories. How about E? Does it have any right angles? Yes, it does. Are there any shapes, sides that are the same length? No. How about F? Does it have any right angles? No. F. Does it have any sides that are the same length? Yes. The left side is the same length as the right side, and then the bottom is the same length as the top. So that would work. It says use your answers to problem 1 to choose the shapes that belong in the group below. Some right angles and some sides that are the same length. All right. I think the only two that that do have right angles and have the same side are which two? What? C and D. That's the only two that have those two attributes, right? Some right angles and some sides that are the same length. Those are the only two shapes that have those two attributes. Okay. Describe the sides and angles of each triangle below in as many ways as you can. All right, let's chat. Number 1, look at letter A. How can you describe that triangle? Has a right angle. Perfect. What else? Yep, some sides are the same length. Correct. Anything else? So it has a right angle. Hold on. Sorry. So good. This shape does have a right angle, and this side is the same the length as this side. That's it. Okay. What can you tell me about triangle B? It has no right angles. What else? Yeah, all the sides of the different lengths. Okay, but it does have 3 sides though, right? Just like this one, 3 sides. That's it. Let's move on. All right, that's good. Okay, and then so yesterday you guys did this page right here, right? And you did this one, correct? All right, you're gonna do page, what's this? 3? You're gonna do page 3 and then page 4 right here, okay? Let's do. I'm gonna go over page. Do a couple with you on page 3. Okay, it's fill in the blanks. It says number of sides. Well, now look at letter number 1. How many sides does it have? 5. See, if I was you, I would put a little X. 1, 2, 3 is this one. 4, 5, right? 5. If it has 5 sides, do you know the name? Pentagon. Okay. So depending on how many sides it is, it has the name. Okay. Now, if you look on the second page, go to the second page. If you go to the second page, it tells you right here. Okay. This is a triangle, a square. Okay. A pentagon has 5 sides. Okay. Do this for me. Do this for me. Above the triangle, put 3. Because it has 3 sides. Above the square, put 4. Above the pentagon, put 5. Above the hexagon, put 6. Above the heptagon, what do you think I'm going to put? 7. Above the octagon, 8. Kind of like octopus. Get it? Above the decagon,
10.
Nonagon would be 9, but decagon would be 10. Okay? And above the dodecagons, put 12. Everybody do that? So you can use this page right here to answer the answer number 3. Okay, so stay on this page right here. Stay on this page. Stay on this page. Now look at number 2. I have 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It has 8 sides. If it has 8 sides, what's it called?
An octagon.
An octagon. So just stay on page 4, and you could you can write the names down. Okay. Octagon. All right.